Malaysian Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin has unveiled his much-anticipated cabinet lineup, bringing politicians from the scandal-hit UMNO party back into the fold. And there won't be a deputy prime minister, well, at least for now. Instead, Mr. Muhyiddin has chosen 4 senior ministers. Azmin Ali, a key player in the country's recent political turmoil, will be Senior Minister of International Trade and Industry, while UMNO Vice President Ismail Sabri Yaakob has been named Senior Minister of Defence.
Ringkasnya, saya ingin membentuk sebuah kabinet yang benar-benar dapat memberikan perkhidmatan yang terbaik kepada rakyat. A cabinet that delivers.
And the cabinet will be sworn in tomorrow at Istana Melawati in Putrajaya. Melissa goes live tonight in Kuala Lumpur. So, Mel, you know, there are many familiar faces here, especially from UMNO. We also have some technocrats as well.
Indeed, Glenda, there are many familiar faces. In total, some 9 ministers from United Malays National Organisation, or UMNO, that has the largest number of MPs in Prime Minister Muhyiddin's new Perikatan Nasional coalition, taking almost 1/3 of the 31 ministerial portfolios there. They include Senior Minister Ismail Sabri, who's also the Defence Minister, Anwar Musa, the new Federal Territories Minister, and former Youth Chief Khairi Jamaluddin back in the cabinet as Science, Technology and Innovation Minister. Now, while Hishamuddin Hussein, another UMNO heavyweight, is now the new Foreign Minister. Now, he has never helmed that portfolio before. Now, all these are familiar faces, but all of them have been vetted by the Anti-Corruption Commission and also by the police. They have clean track records, according to Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin. Now, UMNO President Ahmad Zahid Hamidi, meanwhile, as well as former Prime Minister Najib Razak, who are both facing a series of corruption charges in court, they are not included in the cabinet lineup. Now, also to beef up the credibility of his cabinet, Prime Minister Muhyiddin has also invited outsiders, technocrats from the banking industry. Now, the CEO of one of the largest banking groups in the country, CMB, Tengku Zafro, will be appointed as a senator to helm the finance ministry portfolio. Now, in an immediate response, the 46-year-old Tengku Zafro said he's humbled by the appointment. It's an enormous responsibility. He said he'll try his best at a time of immense economic challenges, with the economy now growing at the slowest pace in a decade, and the trade war and the COVID-19 outbreak. Now, the opposition, meanwhile, they're having a meeting here tonight. They criticized Prime Minister Muhyiddin's 17-member strong cabinet as oversized to accommodate all the different parties' interests. But only time will tell whether it's a functioning cabinet, as Mr. Muhyiddin has promised, one that can deliver.
Yeah, Mel, just is there any indication of why the Prime Minister opted for such a sort of a different cabinet structure?
Well, for one, Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin, he is sort of thinking out of the box by not naming a deputy prime minister. He has picked 4 senior ministers instead to help him in the running of the government. Now, he has said that he needs a government that will help him to run the economy, to run the country, to prove to the people that he walked the talk, that this is a government that is efficient, is fighting against corruption as a priority. And then he is also, remember, he has to face the challenge in the parliament when the session begins on May 18th. He has to survive a no-confidence vote. As we speak right now, Pakatan Harapan government, they are meeting. They still insist that they have the majority, but they will just have to wait till May 18th to test out the majority of Prime Minister Muhyiddin's government. But as we speak right now, it's unclear whether former Prime Minister Dr. Mahathir Mohamad will be attending this session, but Anwar Ibrahim as well as Lim Guan Eng, the former Finance Minister, they have all arrived. They have taken this cabinet. They said it's oversized, it's without credibility, and they will continue to force against the government to try to call for an earlier parliamentary sitting, which is not happening. Glenda, Steve?
All right, Mary, thanks for that. Minister is speaking to us from Kuala Lumpur, and we'll take a closer look at the new Malaysian cabinet a little bit later on, right here on Asia Tonight.